Fury erupts online as brutal Russian bear killing goes viral. Viral footage of a Russian bear being beaten and run over by a truck is sparking outrage online. The video was reportedly taken in Yakutia in northeastern Russia. The weak and helpless bear was hauling ass from some very bad dudes driving Ural trucks. And this is where things turn nasty. Not only do the guys run over the animal once, they then reverse back over it just for good measure. But amazingly, the bear is still alive. But does the sight of the now wounded and helpless forest creature quell these brutes' violent urges? Hell to the no. They grabbed a crowbar and beat it to death. The bear was already weak from a lack of hibernation, so he never had a chance against these guys and their macho machinery. Reaction to footage of the assault was split among Russian netizens. Some said the killing was justified because the bear could have attacked people, while others suggest the men provoked the creature. Either way, Russian authorities have already reportedly opened a criminal investigation and are now hunting for the men involved. Here's 5 more stories about animal cruelty.
Brooklyn man kicks cat, then tastes the wrath of the interwebs. Cats are the official animal of the internet. Whether it's cat breeding, lolcats, Catterday, or Nyan Cat, the interneterati can has cats every which way. But not kicking. This is 21-year-old Andre Robinson from Brooklyn, and this is what he thinks of stray cats. Ouch. Here's how that felt if you were the size of a cat.
Hadouken! Hadouken! Hadouken!
Andre and his friends were laughing at the time, but he's not laughing now. After the kitty abuse video went viral, the cat-loving internet human flesh searched him out, and he was arrested on Monday. Andre, who has a prior for knife-point robbery from 2011, is now charged with animal cruelty.
Abused elephant Raju finally free after 50 years of torture and captivity. This is Raju, who was most likely taken from his mother as a baby elephant and has endured abuse and captivity for 50 years from at least 27 different handlers. When the North London charity Wildlife SOS finally tracked him down, Raju was being held by a handler who kept him in chains and spikes, forcing him to beg for coins for the amusement of tourists. The charity also said the handler pulled hairs from Raju's tail to sell as charms. Raju was in such bad shape and so underfed that he would resort to eating paper and plastic to fill his stomach. When the wildlife charity finally gained court approval to rescue Raju, they went at night to avoid too many people and to protect the bull elephant from the hot sun. Raju's handler tried to stop the rescue by provoking him into becoming violent enough to scare his rescuers away, but they stood their ground, and this was when they said the elephant seemed to sense change was coming, and Raju began to cry. As painful as his shackles must have been, Raju managed to make his way to a truck where he was transported to an elephant protection sanctuary. At 1 minute past midnight on July 4th, Raju took his first step as a free elephant. Raju was fed bananas, mangoes, bread, and water when he arrived, the first decent meal he probably had in years. His doctor said it took him 45 minutes to remove the chains from Raju's feet, but when the last rope was cut and Raju was finally free, there were tears in everyone's eyes. Raju's wounds have been treated and he will undergo lengthy rehabilitation, but when he's ready, he will first join 2 companion elephants called Rajesh and Bola, both also elephants who have endured abuse. Then Raju will be integrated with the rest of the sanctuary's elephants. And for certain, Raju's new caretakers will ensure he will live the rest of his life free from fear, pain, and suffering.
What some human did to this dog is absolutely horrific. People are jerks. I say that because some jerk wound electrical tape tightly around this dog's mouth. Caitlin lives in the Jacora Cherokee neighborhood of Charleston, South Carolina. Investigators believe this happened on Memorial Day. The electrical tape cut off the blood circulation in Caitlin's tongue, and a large part of it might need to be surgically removed. The tape is believed to have put on Caitlin's mouth for up to 48 hours, denying her the ability to eat or drink. When Caitlin turned up on a neighbor's doorstep, she was taken to the Charleston Animal Society. The tape has been removed, but further procedures might be necessary. North Charleston Animal Control is now investigating the case, while the Charleston Animal Society is offering a $1,000 reward for information leading to an arrest.
Texas serial cat killer strikes again, remains at large. Following the vicious killing of Chris and Kimberly Elliott's sweet cat Mo, Houston residents are all but certain they have a serial cat killer roaming the streets. Last Thursday, Kimberly Elliott was there to see their couple's white fluffy feline go to sleep in his bed. Sometime between midnight and 3 a.m., however, Mo decided to crawl outside in the front yard. That's when the cat butcher struck again, making little Mo his alleged 12th victim of this year. Using what authorities believe was a machete, he chopped the poor animal right down the middle. Mo, like the other victims, was next conspicuously propped up and strategically placed on the young couple's front yard, making his mutilated corpse the first thing they saw in the morning. Placed at the end of their driveway was all that was left of their beloved cat, gruesome remains of the front quarter of his body and a pool of blood with some fur. Chris grabbed cell phone footage of the gruesome aftermath. Since 2008, nearly 30 cats have been killed in cold blood in Houston's Heights area. This is why animal activist Jennifer Sabinal has set up a Facebook page to help try and catch the sick murderer.
If you don't care about cats, most all high-profile serial killers have animal cruelty in their past. They started as children or teenagers, so the killer could very well move on to human beings.
For the Elliots and other victims, justice is all they're looking for. A reward of nearly $25,000 is being offered to anyone with any information on this serial cat killer. For TomoNews, I'm Miriam Atai.
Bodybuilding couple charged with animal abuse over starving horses. Bodybuilders Alex Paez and Millie Cohen have been charged with animal abuse after 3 horses were found starving in their ranch in South Miami. As shown by this picture taken in 2014, the horses were once healthy. Not so much as a year later, when the couple's ranch was raided. One of the horse's hooves was so overgrown he could barely move. The couple's lawyer, Alexander Michaels, said in an interview that the charges were not a big deal, and that police should spend more time on human victims and child victims than on horses who skipped a meal. He really is a worthy representative of his heartless clients. A comment under the story on the Miami Herald reads, "These steroid muscleheads should be put on the same horse diet." The web seems to agree. Fortunately, there are some people who do actually care about animals. The horses have been eating regularly and recovering at the South Florida Society for the Prevention of Cruelty to Animals. SPCA staff told the Miami Herald that the horses have gained weight and are friendly now, compared to when they were first brought in and were completely wild.
See a story that really should be animated? Suggest stories to TomoNews now.